What is going on, guys? In today's video we're going to be talking about scouting for deer. This is going to be the tip of the week for you guys. I'm going to try and keep this short and sweet, and I'm going to tell you guys the tips that I would do for scouting for deer. So number one on the list is bedding. You want to look for that bedding area, whether it be field edges, thick briar, wood lines, possibly timbered woods that have finally grew up throughout the years and it has that thick growth underneath. They're going to lay in that stuff. They're going to lay in that thick, heavy material, I guess you want to call it. Just, you know, the hide, stay covered, any of that kind of source. But most where I hunt, I find a lot of field edges. You'll see a big circle that's been flattened in the ground. That's usually indicating to me that's where deer are laying, whether it be overnight or just midday. That's showing me that that's where the deer are hanging out in that time frame. Number two on the list is a food source. You want to look for a food source. Here in Pennsylvania, there is tons of soybean and corn fields, so it makes it a little hard to it makes it a little hard, I guess, like I said, to find the food source they're eating, because there could be acorns, berries, like I said, the soybean, the corn. There's a variety of food that the deer could be after. So it's hard to stick to that cornfield if you have a cornfield or a soybean field and sitting there watching, seeing if there is deer coming in or out of that. So it's a little difficult, but those are the food sources I always look for when I'm out scouting for deer. For watching a food source, I just like to sit along the edge of wood lines. If there's a wood line, I will sit along that and just sit with the pair of binoculars, and I'll be watching the cornfield, trying to see where the deer are coming out. This is like maybe a week process, maybe. Number three on the list is trails. When I look for trails, I don't look for, okay, maybe there's one or two hoof prints on a road, on like a trail. I'm looking for a well-worn, there's no leaves, there's no sticks on the trail. It's just dirt, just nothing but dirt. Like, it was like a highway when you're walking it. I like to walk them. I like to see where they're going, what they're following, why they're following it, where that trail eventually leads up to. Most of the time it comes to intersections. That's where you want to put your trail cameras, which comes to a fourth tip: trail cameras. Trail cameras have become probably like the most useful piece of equipment, I guess, you could use in the woods for scouting. It's just like having a second pair of eyes. Having a trail camera out in the woods allows you to be able to see what the deer are doing when you're not out in the woods, such as being overnight, those early mornings or late afternoons, either coming off work or going on work. That helps the hunter itself being able to know the deer, know their pattern, what time, when, why, if it rains, is they coming in or are they going out somewhere, such as that. We have this app called Hunt Stand. It shows you're able to edit a map of where your stands are. This will show you where the wind direction is going to be generally blowing. So whether you have multiple stands, you can use that to pinpoint your stands to see which way the wind's blowing. So if that wind's blowing the way the deer are going to be coming in that morning or afternoon, you're not going to be wanting to sit in that stand because they're just going to get downwind to you. They have satellites, hybrids. They even have property info, who owns the property, public lands, hunting lands. They even have 3D, tree cover, natural terrain, topos. But some of these are the premium, so you do have to pay that like $20, I think, a year to get those. But me and Paul have just been sticking with the free version. But the free version, you can get, like I said, that wind, the map editor, all those different types of maps. You can even get the weather. Just to wrap up this video, I'm trying to keep them short and sweet. Like I said, scouting is one of those most important things you could possibly be doing to help your deer hunt. If you guys want to get that app, it's called Hunt Stand. Go check it out on your phone or computer. I believe they have it on the computer too, so you want to go check that out. Like always, like the video, subscribe to it. Leave a comment down below what you guys think of the video. If you guys got some questions about this app, I'll be more than happy to answer them. I'll leave a link in the bottom where you guys can get it on the computer, so you guys can go check that out for free. You don't have to download anything on your computer, but you do have to download it on your phone. Share the video. I appreciate you guys if you guys would share the video. into the public, that helps other hunters that are for deer. Just learning a couple tips on scouting from me, and maybe some people that don't do this, they'll now know some of the stuff. But like always, I will see you guys in the next video. Later.